Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today is the 5K test. So 12 weeks ago, I ran 5K and I've been doing a program ever since. And today's D-Day. Today we get to test where the times are at. I am hoping with all the running and programming, I break 19 minutes. I want to get as close to 18 minutes as possible. It's going to be the day. So right now I'm driving over to watch the FIFA World Cup. Argentina is playing, so I'm very excited for that. So I'm gonna watch that, do a bit of stretching, triggering, eating, and then gonna get stuck into it. So nice busy morning. So I want to talk you through this run. Obviously it's the couple of days after I did my time trial. I'm going to share with you why I wanted to do this 5-kilometer time trial, my preparation, a bit about my training and how the actual run went, okay, and things that I'm going to tweak for another one on the track. So with everything that I do, whenever I'm looking for performance standards, I make sure that I'm eating well in order to get the energy and maximize that. I make sure that I start really visualizing what it is or how I feel the run is going to go. So generally, I will know the track that I'm going to run. So normally we run along the Brisbane Riverfront. Unfortunately, there was a park run on and I didn't want to do park run. I wanted to run by myself. But nonetheless, I chose my path and I got that. So I spent a bit of time visualizing and now what that looks like for me is I think about how my heart rate's going to feel, my stride pattern, and the pacing. Generally, when you've run enough kilometers, you should have an idea of the pacing that you want to maintain throughout the run. My goal was to maintain a 3:37, a 3:47. Let me stopwatch here, which turned out to be a little bit optimistic for where I was at with the stop starting of the run. So on the day, I didn't take my phone because I didn't want distractions to have to run with that. I just wanted to go hell for leather. All right, it's go time. Let's get those stats up there. So our split. So the overall time in this run was 19 minutes 40 for 5 kilometers. Now, I did mention I wanted to get as close to 18 minutes as possible. Now, on this run, there was a fair bit of roadworks and a lot of things to go around, stairs to climb, which I don't want to put excuses, which is why I am going to definitely retest, but it slowed momentum. So I'm very confident that I'll be breaking 19 minutes in the next video of this, and I will be testing it on a track because we had to stop start, go around stairs, but that comes back to, taking ownership. It was not the right track. I should have found a better track for that. So let's go to the split. So as I mentioned, I wanted to be holding an average pace of 3:47. To get my time. So my first split was 3:49, as you can see there. It then went to 3:48, 3:56, I'm blowing out here, 4:01 and 4:07. Now, I actually had to do more stop starting at the beginning of the race, which means I probably did go out a little bit too hard considering my split was about even with the 3:49, even though I had to stop start. So I think because I went out too hard, I definitely busted myself for the back end. So what I'm going to learn from that is to make sure that I'm sitting right on that time, not too fast, because you want to be able to, or for me personally, I want to be able to bring it home strong in that 5-kilometer effort. So I'm not blowing out to pretty much 4:10 there, which I'm not very happy about and can mentally sort of test you a little bit. When we look at the zone rates, my average heart rate was 173 beats a minute. I think that's probably what I'm going to be looking at regardless, because I'm really looking for that max threshold run. So I'm happy with that. And once again, it did feel comfortable. It wasn't heavy legs, but it was more tiredness through the midline. So once again, I think to improve off this block is to just have more time on legs with the running there, definitely. So I want to talk to you about why I wanted to do this run. One thing that's important to me is always to have something to be working towards. So I have my business goals, I have my lifestyle goals. I didn't have a fitness goal. I did a Spartan race, we did our 12-hour challenge, I did my 30 marathons in 30 days. But I was like, okay, well, let's use some fitness. Let's get that 5K time moving faster. So I set the goal to do that, and it was a great 12-week training block. Enjoyed being outside more. It was definitely very social. And I did a lot of sessions on track. I did a lot of sessions through the city, as you would have seen from all the footage on Instagram and everything like that. So I learned a lot. It was epic. Stay tuned for the next video, because the next video I am going to retest this 5-kilometer time. Okay, on a track. I'm going to give you feedback around how it felt. Hopefully my time's a little bit quicker, but I'm very, very excited for it. So thank you guys. Remember, if you're tuning in, hit the like button, the subscribe button. Give me feedback around what videos you're looking for and how I can help.